Hey everybody, this is Miles the Bad Guy, and I wanted to shoot this video today because I was inspired by The Game, the rapper from Compton, California, and I watched the video with The Game, and he was crying at an interview because he felt like the rappers, that he would have been a bigger asset to the rap community back when Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg were in their prime. And watching that video, it made me think. I was thinking, and I said to myself, how would the other wrestlers in the year 2000 and PG era, how would they do in the Attitude Era? Or like, which ones do you think would have made it in the Attitude Era? Like, who do you guys think would stand out? So I'm actually going to do like a PowerPoint like most people do. I'm going to have like the pictures here while I'm talking in the background. This will be my first one, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And alright, let's go. Alright guys, this is it. This is my PowerPoint picture presentation on wrestlers who I think would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era. Now let's get started. First off, my all-time wrestler, he's not my favorite wrestler, but in this situation, this guy would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era. He was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. His name is none other than Marty Wright. If you guys don't know who Marty Wright is, that is the Boogeyman. Yes, the Boogeyman. Most people, when they saw the Boogeyman when he debuted and when he was, you know, just all around scary and people just thought of what the f. They didn't know. I mean, they didn't know what to say. It was just like, what the hell? What the f? Are you serious? Kids was crying, obviously. That's why he was released, because they were going up to the PG era and, you know, the new era of wrestling, the PG era, and they were trying to, you know, they didn't want him anymore because, you know, he was scaring the kids. But personally, for me, I believe he would have made a great impact. I mean, look at this guy. Worms in his mouth, you know, scary, drooling, just, oh, man. I mean, I believe if I was 5 years old watching this, I would have been scared too. I personally think with the Boogeyman, though, I believe he was watered down and, you know, he was still around today. I think he could easily take the Undertaker's spot as being a monster in the WWE. I mean, when Undertaker retires, I believe they'll be like Boogeyman. They'll be chanting him like they chant the Undertaker. So you can water down guys like the Undertaker, and you can water down people like Kane. Let's be honest, the Undertaker from 1998 is not the same Undertaker in 2008. And Kane is, only time he's really good now is when he's feuding with the Undertaker. So I just feel like maybe because he was black, I'm not gonna say it's a racial thing, but it's, you know, it's in the air. But I won't call it a race thing. But, you know, the guy was black, and he had a great gimmick going, and he was, you know, he was so entertaining, so scary. Another great wrestler, in my opinion, who would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era is Wade Barrett. Yes, Wade Barrett. The bare knuckle fighter. What can I say about Wade Barrett, man? Wade Barrett has this thing on the mic where when he talks, you actually listen. Can you imagine Wade Barrett, like if he was being taught from like guys like Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes? You know, because he has this thing, he has a tone when he talks. You know, he talks like a man, not like a boy. And that's what the problem is with a lot of these wrestlers now. They talk like, you know, because they're talking to kids. When I see Wade Barrett talking on the mic, I feel like he's talking to adults. He's not talking to little girls, little boys. He's talking to grown adults. And I like that about Wade Barrett. I believe he would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era. Karma. Yes, Karma would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era. Would have had great matches. I mean, with Chyna, Ivory, you know, with all those girls. Michelle McCool. The sexy, lovely Michelle McCool. Yes. Michelle McCool would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era. I mean, she's hot. But not only is she hot, she is a great wrestler. I don't care what anyone says. She's a great wrestler. She knows what to do in the ring. You know, I feel like when she's wrestling these girls now, these divas now, it's like she's like bored. You know, she looks kind of like, you know, like she's not really having a nice challenge. It's like, she's like, what the hell? Beth Phoenix. Oh, the Glamazon. Look at those muscles. And she's cute. Come on now, seriously? She would have made a great impact. Just think about it. I mean, she's strong. When you think of Beth Phoenix, most people would say, oh, that's like the China of 2010, 2011. And, you're right. I think she would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era. Natalya, same thing. Submission specialist. She can wrestle. I feel like she's bored in the ring when she's wrestling these divas. I feel like she has no competition. She's like just sitting there like bored. Now this person, I'm gonna get a lot of lick from, and you guys just got to hear me out on this one. Hornswoggle, yes, oh yes, Hornswoggle. I truly believe he would have made a great impact in the Attitude Era. Reason why I say that, because we all seen Hornswoggle, the face, the guy who's kid friendly, but what if you use him as a heel? I mean, could you imagine him as a heel with like a top wrestler in like an Attitude Era, like maybe like Brood, like a stable like the Brood or something, or maybe somebody of that nature, maybe in the Ministry or something. You can only imagine. Personally, if he was going to be a heel in the Attitude Era, he would have to talk. I think this talking, the fact that he doesn't really talk, I think it's stupid, and he should start talking now too. Yes, Katie Lee. Yes, she's Winter in TNA. She would have been a great manager and a good wrestler in WWE, WWF back in the 90's. Attitude Era. Her accent is just lovely. There's nothing else I can say about that. She's just all around lovely. Well, these are just my pictures that I thought of. If you guys want to hit me up with a post video response, I would love that. I've actually never had one. I would like a post video response. Maybe a comment saying wrestlers who you think would have made it a great impact in an Attitude Era. And I'm Miles the Bad Guy. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, that button's right there. You can click it. It's there for a reason. Click that button, and it's going to be on and popping. All right, I'm Miles the Bad Guy, and I'm out.